The Sherwood Park Crusaders failing to extend their winning streak to 3 games Friday night here at the Sherwood Park Arena as they fall 6-4 to the last place Drayton Valley Thunder. Taylor Medak and Adam Kamara with you here for the post-game wrap. And the story in this one, Adam, there's been quite a few stories we should actually talk about, but beyond the new coaching change in Drayton Valley with Ryan Reckner taking over for Kyle Adams this week, it was the play of Timon Edelcourt, the goaltender for the Drayton Valley Thunder, stopping 48 of 52 shots thrown at him by the Sherwood Park Crusaders. He was the difference in this game as the Thunder get their 4th win overall and only their 2nd win on the road this season.
Yeah, I mean, it was an unbelievable performance from Timon Edelcourt. He came in with absolutely probably no pressure because of where Drayton Valley sits in the standings, and just asked to play his game inside that blue paint for the Thunder. And I mean, when you get hit with 18 shots in the first, 21 in the second, and then for a final total of 52 shots, and you only give up 4 goals, I mean, it's got to be a performance, at least for now, his lifetime in junior hockey. But the Crusaders did everything they could. 4 goals, 52 shots, had goal on the power play. They didn't give up anything on the penalty kill. They did almost everything right. Their forecheck was going. But Timon Edelcourt just seemed to be the blocker in the path of the Crusaders here tonight. And it's got to be a disappointing loss for the Crusaders, especially after Wednesday night's game where they won 4-2 in Drayton Valley, and then to come back home and drop what you could say is a stinker just because they did not get the win, Taylor, and especially against a team statistically that's the worst team in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. You can't be losing in regulation to a team like that, and it's got to be very disappointing for the Crusaders to come away with the loss.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Thunder look very different from when we first saw them on opening night here at the Sherwood Park Arena. Joey Bouchard, former Whitecourt Wolverines general manager and head coach, was hired on to be the new GM, take the reins off Kyle Adams, who remained as the team's head coach back in mid-October, and then unfortunately Adams was dismissed by Bouchard. They bring in Reckner from the Spruce Grove Saints, and this team looks a lot different. 10 skaters, 10 players, including the goaltender, were not present for opening night. So this team has certainly changed a bit, and they look totally different from that 7-4 drubbing they occurred on opening night. So Drayton Valley looking to improve, looking to be better than their record shows. But for the Crusaders, let's get back to them, Adam. And the line of Ryan Cox, Brandon Wallace, and Dylan Stewart tonight, fantastic. They were all over the place. No Ty Reedman in the lineup for the Crusaders as well. So that, bit of a storyline there as well. But really, could have Reedman made the difference? You never know. Hindsight is always 20/20. But Wallace, Cox, and Stewart looked really good as the proverbial top line for the Crusaders in this one.
Yeah, head coach Adam Mann is going to have a very tough decision once Ty Reedman gets back into the roster, how he's going to juggle his lineup. I mean, how can he get away from that top line? They really were the straw that stirred the drink for the Crusaders offensively here tonight. Ryan Cox with 2 goals, Dylan Stewart all over the ice, using that body and that massive frame to really protect the puck and find open men. Brandon Wallace using that speed out there on the ice. Those 3 really got it going. They really tilted the ice in favor of the Crusaders towards the Thunder territory every time they were out there. It's going to be a hard decision. Where do you now plug in Ty Reedman into the lineup? But when you see those 3 guys going here tonight, and you see Whitecourt coming in tomorrow, those 3 guys are going to be relied upon really to get things going offensively. Tyler Pang, again, another good offensive game. Didn't see the scoreboard, but made some nice passes out there. Clearly is the best offensive defenseman for the Crusaders, moving the puck up the ice. But those 3 really did a number on Drayton Valley. Really, Drayton Valley had no answer every time they were on the ice. But it's still another tough one because they did not get that win.
Yeah, absolutely. And certainly a lot of players had good games offensively, but hiccups defensively. and the Drayton Valley Thunder able to pounce on it. Goal early on, 56 seconds in this hockey game, early goal in the second period, a minute 16, and then in the third period, another goal. So 3-0. That third period goal coming, eventually the game winner coming at 4 minutes into that third period from Vincent Beaudry of the Thunder. So the Crusaders down 3-0 essentially in 5 minutes of the hockey game. So that has to shore up goaltending from Joshua Duchesne. Maybe tired from Wednesday's game after he played fantastic for the Crusaders, stopping 32 pucks on Wednesday. Only 4 goals on 18 shots for Duchesne. He was yanked in the third. Brandon Vogt comes in cold, ends up letting in a goal as well. So tough, task for him coming in so late in a hockey game. The Crusaders are just hoping they can get a better effort defensively tomorrow night when they take on the Whitecourt Wolverines, who they've played really well at them all season long. Can they do it for a full 60 minutes and maybe get a victory against one of the top teams, if not the top team in the Alberta Junior Hockey League in the Wolverines?
Yeah, and they really got to find some answers in the blue paint, Taylor. They got to find a way to get their goaltending going and get into the game, because when you give up a goal 56 seconds into the first period and then a minute 16 into the second, that's not giving the rest of your team confidence to go out and play in front of you when they feel that you're going to be letting in a goal at any point in the game. So the goaltending has just got to be shored up a little bit for the Crusaders. Defensively, they got to get better, because there's 3 goals by Drayton Valley tonight scored off of the rush and just not good enough getting back defensively. It's just details that they got to get into their game that they got to start working out and start paying attention to a little bit more, especially when you have Whitecourt, one of the top teams in the Viterra North, one of the top teams in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, coming into tomorrow night. Quick turnaround for the Crusaders. They got to forget this one against the Drayton Valley Thunder and get ready for Whitecourt.
All right, it should be an interesting one tomorrow night as the Crusaders host the Whitecourt Wolverines for the third and final time this season. Fortunately for them, they could put this one behind them and focus on tomorrow. Crusaders follow the Drayton Valley Thunder Friday night here at the Sherwood Park Arena, 6-4. For Adam Kamara, I'm Taylor Medak. Thanks a lot for tuning in to the post-game wrap.